Hi, my name is Lani, and I originally am from Orange County in Southern California and was brought up to Northern California by my parents in my high school years, and decided to stay in Northern California and pursue my education at University of the Pacific. I decided to pursue mechanical engineering as my discipline, and lo and behold, stuck with it. Also did engineering management and did my MBA at UOP as well. So 7 years later, 3 degrees. Loved it. I guess all the way through my education at UOP and then continuing on into my career, I never felt like I fit any particular mold of your typical engineer. I always fell into, I like to work with people. I like the management piece. I like the business. I like, you know, how the larger picture worked. I wasn't as much the person that got into the minute details. I wasn't into a specialization per se. As you can tell by my background, I wasn't looking for a very specific niche. But I was looking to work with people, and I was also looking at that time for some stretch goals or some stretch positions that would allow me to challenge myself outside of my very comfort, your comfort zone. And so I decided to go to Frito-Lay for those reasons. And like I said, the people side of it was very prevalent. It was very intense and a very big awakening to work with so many different people, and to get away from some of those more fundamental, I guess you'd say, engineering positions. I wasn't in front of a computer. I wasn't designing things. I wasn't drawing and doing calculations all day long. It was much more people-oriented, but it was very important that I had those fundamentals still, but I did not use them as much in my position. Coming in as an engineer at University of the Pacific, I never felt like I was that person that came in with a lot of skills in terms of my computer background. I never was the person that took auto shop in high school. I never took, I didn't have all these programming languages under my belt. I didn't have a lot of the tools that I thought were essential to become an engineer. However, as I progressed through engineering and then went into my career, I found that it wasn't as important to be that computer-based person. I didn't have to know the nuts and bolts of it all. I had to know the theory behind it, and that's where I was exposed during my years at Pacific. However, I didn't have to be that person that was actually turning the wrench. I didn't have to be the person that was on my computer. I remember a lot of my friends were on their computer all day long, all night long, either programming, on online gaming, whatever it may be, entertaining aspects. But I was not that person. I certainly was a more, I guess you'd say, creatively inclined. I liked to have those interpersonal interactions. I liked to see how the people worked, see how things worked. I wanted to know the background of it, but also knew how they fit into a bigger picture in terms of building a corporation. I guess it's much more of a visionary perspective. I would definitely say to the students that might be considering engineering might not be the place for me. Engineering, I just don't quite fit into that niche of engineers. I don't look like that mold of all the different engineers around me or sitting in my classes. I don't have that propensity to, sit in front of a computer all day and program all day, design all day. I don't have any, let's say, AutoCAD skills or whatnot. I don't have a background in drafting. I don't have an interest to build cars, but you do have an interest for management. You do have some sort of an aptitude for math and science, and an interest to learn more in those things.